Something walks whistling past my house every night at 3003. Every night, no matter the weather, something walks down our street whistling softly. You can only hear it if you're in the living room or the kitchen. And it always starts at exactly 3003. The sound starts faint near the beginning of a lane and moves past our house before fading toward the cul-de-sac. When I was younger, my sister and I would sneak into the kitchen to listen. Mom and Dad didn't like that. They'd give us hell if they caught us. But they were never too hard on us, because we always followed the one big rule: don't try to look at whatever was whistling. I've lived here since I was 6 and I love it. Small houses, good yards, plenty of places to roam. I turned 13 in October. This is a good place to grow up. There are only 2 strange things about this place: the night whistling and the good luck. The whistling never bothered me much. I couldn't even hear it from my bedroom. My dad is tall and calm, but the only time he gets anxious is when the whistler comes up. He talks quicker, his eyes move faster, he tells us to remember the big rule. Every window has thick canvas shutters that pull down and lock with a small latch. My dad locks them every night and keeps the key in his room. We can't look even if we wanted to. Sometimes I see my mom sitting on the big red couch at 3003. She just sits there listening. She doesn't do it often, but once or twice a month she's out there. The whistler always plays the same tune. It's cheerful, almost happy. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. It should be comforting, but it's not. Everyone in my neighborhood is really lucky. Small things mostly. Winning a radio contest, getting an unexpected promotion, finding arrowheads in the yard. A million little blessings, my mom calls them. But the main reason we stay is my sister Nola. She was born very sick, something with her lungs. A machine had to breathe for her. She was so small. We moved here to be closer to the hospital. As soon as we did, Nola started getting better. The doctors were confused. They couldn't explain it. But my parents knew. For every small miracle that happens here, now and then, some bad things happen. But they only happen if you look for the whistler. That's the trade. When we moved in, the welcoming committee showed up with macaroni casserole, a gift basket, and a manila folder. They made small talk, gave me a Snickers, and held Nola. Then they asked to speak to my parents and pried it. I was sent to my room, but I pressed my ear to the door and heard everything. They told him about the whistler, about the big rule. They warned that people who looked for the whistler had their luck change. A black cloud would hang over them. The folder was filled with newspaper clippings about ruined lives. Not everyone dies, the head of the committee said, but the life goes out of them. Even if they live, there's no light in them ever again. No presence. My mom didn't take it seriously. She asked if it was a prank, if they were trying to scare us. She even asked if they were being racist because of my dad's accent. The committee insisted it wasn't a joke. They told my parents to read the folder. They told them to ask around. Everyone knew. Everyone followed the rule. I grew up with the rule. It was just part of life. I never thought about breaking it. Until last week, when I heard the whistling stop right outside my window. The whistling stopped early. It was supposed to fade toward the cul-de-sac, but it just stopped, right outside my bedroom. I could feel something on the other side of the shutters. I knew the rule, I knew what would happen, but I wanted to see, just one peek. I unlocked the latch. My hand was shaking. I pulled the shutter up an inch. I didn't see anything outside. The street was empty, but in the glass of the window I saw my own reflection, and I was smiling. I wasn't smiling. Something was smiling through me. I slammed the shutter shut and locked it. The whistling started again, fading away. But I can't stop thinking about my reflection, and I'm starting to feel the luck drain from my skin.